明らかにジメジメ。おい、なんだここ。どうしたどうしたん。てか線路どうやって引いてたん。すげえな。おー、新しいとこ来たー。いやー、今度はちゃんと見ていかないと。広すぎるー。戻るー。お、誰。
Hello.
You're on my train, I see.
Yes, I've come from Valladolid.
It's been a long time since I've seen a train here. Students, did you bring students with you?
No, I traveled alone. Well, almost alone.
I remember around the start of fall, the trains would bring kids from all around the world here to study zoology and botany, paleontology, and all that stuff. This was a great university.
And it isn't still great today, then?
Today? Well,
Have you been the station master of Barukstadt for a long time?
I've never had another job. Now, you tell me, are you in charge of this train?
No, I mean, I'm not sure.
So what's your thing here? You come here to do some bookworming over at the university?
Well, sort of. I'm always looking for new information.
Well, you don't seem to know a lot. And about that train, it's gonna get in the way if you leave it there, that's for sure.
In fact, I'm a lawyer and I'm conducting a pretty unusual investigation.
Investigation, huh? Hey, I'm just a station master. I
めっちゃ
don't
動揺してな
know
い？
too much about anything.
Well, you never know. Anybody could be significant in this case.
See, nobody actually tells me anything, so my hands are totally clean.
I never implied they weren't. You don't know where I might find equipment to wind up my train springs, do you?
Well, not in this station, that's for sure. And I would know. You might want to try near the wall. So,
今日の壁の近く。
stay
今
with
日の
all
壁の
this.
近くね。はい。
No. I mean, I don't know actually. 1 or 2 days tops. You see, I've got to wind my train back up so that I can continue my journey.
It's just, if you stay here too long, I might get in trouble. The train should stop, then leave again. That's the rule. Besides, your machine's disturbing the birds.
Maybe you could take me up to this wall? If there were 2 of us, we could find what I need to wind up my train even quicker.
Miss, forgive me, I gotta stick to the rules. You know, I have to man the station. I don't want to get into trouble with my superiors at the university. You understand?
The name Hans Vorarlberg doesn't mean anything to you by chance, does it?
Oh, do you really think I'd remember one little name from the thousands that pass through this station?
I'm sorry to junk up your station like this, but the spring mechanism on my train needs winding.
A spring-operated locomotive. There's a thing.
Yeah, and an impractical thing, too.
Yeah, I always dreamed of taking a train, but now I'm over the hill. And someone has to take care of the birds, after all.
All these birds in a station. It's amazing.
This is no ordinary station, miss. Oh, no. These birds are part of the prestigious University of Barukstadt Ornithological Collection. Over the years, this aviary has housed some of the most fantastic species from all over the world. And I am not exactly your typical station master either. This other world is my responsibility, and that is no easy task.
I can well believe you.
And you know what's the hardest? The hardest thing is to keep interspecial harmony.
二次半し長くなる
One
で
gets
そ
to
れ。
explore.
It wasn't a good idea.
A nightmare. You know,
I see what you mean.
the faculty.
You have an atomic...
A wonder of technology. It's an eagle that's mounted on wings in the air. It passes through and it swoops down to collect parasite
あー、
eggs.
読んでなかったけど
That
なんか
eagle's
こ
been
れ。
out of order for several years. Impossible to collect the eggs myself.
Why not?
I can't climb up the gangway. I fell off it several months back, and I still have a pain in my spine.
You poor soul.
Worst thing is, cocoa eggs piling up in the nests. Soon they're wrecked.
I won't disturb.
Welcome to Barokstadt, miss.
バラクした国境の壁の近くカッコウの卵。はい。すごいね。大学管轄の駅。へえ。パタパタパタ。どっから行ったらいいもんやら。とりあえず歩くきゃないね。
Can't go that way.
そんな感じはした。なんか出た。邪魔して上に上がれないんだね。彼らを払う方法。すっげえケイトあっち行っちゃった。で、そこまで行かなくていいわ。いや、すごいとこだ。なんだここ。マンモスっぽくないあれ。左に映ってんの。なんだボロボロだよ。
That thing looks like the winding machine I used in the Valadilen station. I've got to find a way of getting the train up here.
一旦行ってみていい？どうすんの？アップならない。これ何？あ、そっち行けない感じ。ここまで。特に意味ない。あれ？ オスカー、ちょっと移動させなきゃいけないよ、オスカー。
Kate Walker! Kate
私もあり
Walker!
ます。
Come over here, please! I have something to say to you!
そうね、錆びちゃうからね、外入れられないのね。
Yes, Oscar, what is it?
A message has arrived for you.
誰から？
Message?
You have been summoned to see the rectors. They are the highest authority at the university. They want to talk to you.
Talk to me?
Yes, to the person responsible for the train.
So, I'm in charge now, sure, okay. But why would these gentlemen want to see me at all?
They do not say why, just that it's very important.
じゃあ学長に会いに行きますか。どうやって行くんですか？こっちですか？空いてたっけ、ここ。これでいいんかな。おーほほほほほほほほ。いや、行き放題だけど、とりあえずこっちかな。なんだい。なんだね、ここは。
This thing's jammed.
毎回引っかかってるね。あと、この人なんだ。学長？すいません。学長さんはいらっしゃいますでしょうか？デシュでしょうか？
Hello.
Hey, baby, you party? You sure looking mighty fine. Love those big round eyes.
Just who do you think you are?
Hey, spunky. I like that in a lady. Okay, I'm hooked. Come on, Zol. I'll let you buy me that coffee.
I don't remember ever asking.
Hey, don't play hard to get. I know you like it big time.
Listen, kid. Go back home and play with your toy cars and forget you ever saw me. Hello.
Hey, hey.
Listen.
なんなんこいつ。ダメだわ。話にならん。でもコーヒーないかな。なんかいいことをしてくれるんじゃないかなって思っちゃう。失礼します。いや。なんだい。なんだい。とりあえず行けるとこ行こう。登っちゃおう。探索は後で。おい。おっす。何もできないな。
No point. It's
ああ、
locked.
そうですか。はい、戻ります。じゃあ左の方へ。お、入れた。ライブラリーですか？すごい本の数。ああ、一人全然いるのね。話せるか。
Excuse me. Can I disturb you a second?
No.
You could be a little bit nicer about it.
Keep quiet. In case you haven't noticed, we're somewhere that requires silence and tranquility.
めっちゃ怒られた。まあまあ間違ってないね。みんな学生さんかな？走ってもダメですよ、本当は。お、あ、いや、何急に。植物キノコ図鑑。暴露じゃないや、バロクシャトバロクシュタット大学自然主義協会コロネリウス・ボンス教授の本。読むのこれ。読みますよ。ヤンガラコーラキノコ。なんだコーラって。ヤンガラコーラは、木目のような感触を木目のような感触って合ってる？持った、柄なしのキノコである。猿の腰掛け類に属し、アマゾン熱帯雨林内の特定の木にだけ発生する。成長期には食することは可能だが、表面が木皮のようで味もまずいため食用に用いられることはめったにない。しかしアマゾンの原住民がこのキノコに魅了されていることから、このキノコの大規模な、研究が実施された。その結果、このキノコには特有の含有物があることが明らかにされた。この含有物は人間の視力を驚くほどに強化する。アマゾン原住民はこの紅葉を何世紀も前に発見しており、狩猟の際に用いてきた。彼らはそのキノコを乾燥させ、粉末にし、狩猟の前に服用する。すぐに効果が現れ、異常なまでにも彼らの視力を強化する。これを服用した狩人は遠く、生い茂った草むらに潜んでいる獲物を一発で仕留めることができるようになる。ヤンガラコーラキノコ。すごいね。終わり？意外に、この付箋、ヤンガラコーラキノコだけ読んでくれたな。親切。あと読めるのあります？ヤンガラ、ヤンガラ、ヤンガラ、ヤンガラ、ヤンガラ、ジャンガラ、ジャンガラ、ジャンガラ。ジャンガラは以上。じゃあ向こう側へ。ヤンガラキノコは視力をすごいよ。視力をすごいよ、キノコ。いやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいやいや、ここから探すとか無理よ、本当に。まあよかった、ないね。あれ、ライブラリーは以上でいいかな？はい、わかりました。ヤンガラコーラキノコだけです。うん。戻ります。こっちの方は まだなんかあるな。学長さんどこにいんだろう。何ですかここは。裁判ですか。
Good day to you, gentlemen.
Tell me, young lady, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Please do be brief. We do not have very much time on our hands.
As rectors of this university, we have
Oh,
serious
Gakushou-da.
matters to attend to, and our time is precious.
あなた
I have heard you wish to meet the owner of the train that is currently in your station. May I know the reason for your summons?
We are surprised that your train has not yet left, miss. The situation is most regrettable.
The rules do clearly state that trains are meant to come and go and not remain stationary at a platform.
Trains should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
We agree then, dear colleagues, that what we're dealing with is deviant behavior.
This matter really is cause for concern.
It's a clockwork train, you see? So it needs winding up again. Unfortunately, there is no equipment in the station to do this.
A clockwork train? That's strange.
How very quaint. You mean it's some sort of mechanical toy?
You are causing a hindrance to us, miss.
I am very hopeful that I will find what I need along the wall.
The wall? Miss, that really is not a suitable place for you to go.
Especially for a young lady.
You see, miss, we freely admit that every day we praise the existence of that particular edifice. We owe the integrity of our dear university and the fine education it provides to the wall.
It protects us from harm and invasion from the unknown.
May God protect us from what is beyond those ramparts, miss. Please believe me.
I don't have any choice. I must continue my journey.
Such a decision is a correct one since it's in line with regulations.
Thus, your train will indeed be able to leave.
And consequently cease to obstruct our station.
巨人でもいんのかな。
I haven't introduced myself. My name is Kate Walker.
Walker, haven't we already had a Miss Walker?
あ、うせ
Perfectly well, my dear colleague. But if I may be so bold, it was a Mr. Walker.
Pure incitement. It was scandalous.
Tradition.
あ、うせ
You see, I didn't actually intend to stop here, but the springs of my train gave up, you see?
No, not really. You mean to say you're not a student?
You have arrived a little late in the term, miss. Enrollment for this year has already terminated.
But as rectors of this university and therefore representatives of its highest
学長
authority,
3人ともが
we
あ
could
そう
bend the rules a little, if you like.
You don't understand. I'm a lawyer from New York, or rather Valladolid more precisely. My client wants to buy out an old mechanical toy factory, but its heir isn't actually dead and is living somewhere in Syberia. I've got to get to him to sign the sales contract. You see?
Not really. This is a most peculiar tale.
A kerfuffle of the highest order.
We have an excellent law school. If you should ever
こいつら
change
聞いてくんねえな。
Can you possibly help me out here?
Miss, your insistence is almost verging on indecency.
We cannot constantly be at your disposal. We have many other requests to attend to.
If you don't mind, could you not disturb us all the time? Thank you.
こいつらマジで。
Does the name Hans Vorarlberg mean anything to you by chance?
Ah, one of the brightest, most idealistic intellects to have graced our university. Hans Vorarlberg. I remember speaking to him once. I was still a student at the time. He just stared at me, lost in thought for a while. He scarcely ever said a word. But how can one forget him?
Idealistic? I'll grant you that. But bright? Oh, don't go too far. He was completely incapable of passing any exams. All he ever did was to sit in on lessons, and
彼
not
は
many of
生
them
徒だったん
either.
だね。
Paleontology, mainly. He had an unhealthy passion for mammoths, which matched the state of his intellect perfectly. That is to say, prehistoric.
Prehistoric? How dare you? A little far-fetched, maybe. But he did have flashes of intellectual brilliance, comprehensible only to high-minded scholars who hold no score by appearances. My dear colleague, your hasty conclusions are somewhat cavalier.
My assessment is wholly accurate. The boy was a little odd. You must concur if my father, who was rector of the university at the time, had not shown great indulgence towards him. Hans Vorarlberg would have never attended this establishment.
What about the bandstand, then? Is that the work of a deranged mind? Even after all these years, you are still jealous of it.
My dear colleagues, I beseech you, let's show some decorum. We have a visitor. What do you want with Hans Vorarlberg, miss? Are you a member of his family?
No, not at all. I'm looking for him to clear up an inheritance matter. Is he still here?
What? Here? At the university? No, not at all. He left a long time ago. Yes, a very long time ago. The very year I was nominated to this position, in fact. Almost 50 years ago already.
The poor soul moved on once he learned all he needed to know about mammoths.
Ah, this establishment was never quite the same after his departure, it must be said.
You mean to say it was never as bad? All that oddball brought to this university was his misplaced fantasies.
Gentlemen, let's try to retain the calm and level-headedness that befits our position.
Excuse me.
Miss, we find ourselves terribly put out by the presence of your train in our station and by its recurrent immobility.
Indeed, the situation is very regrettable. Your huge locomotive is very cumbersome.
A train should first stop, then subsequently leave. That is the rule.
That idea of the station aviary is really very original.
It's the pride of our university. One of the specialties taught here is zoology, you see, and more particularly, ornithology. Proper study and instruction should not be limited to books. Observation of living matter is indissociable from theoretical questions.
It contains some very rare specimens that have been brought back from far-away, exotic countries, especially for our university, by the world's most intrepid explorers.
Do you remember Alexander?
Absolutely.
A poison
Oh, yeah.
はい、以上。
Here we are, busy chatting, and look at the clock. It's tea time.
Already? My word, doesn't time fly by?
Thank you for a charming visit, miss.
And thank you, gentlemen.
こいつら多分何もしてねえな。とりあえず気になるのが演奏台。ハンスはここでマンモスのお勉強をひたすらやっており、その滞在じゃねえや、いた間になんかやったな。なんかやったんだ。演奏台。